What's going on, guys? It's Noah, and I'm just checking in. Pardon me if I'm all sweaty. Actually, I don't even care if the camera's rolling. I'm gonna go ahead and just dab myself off because it is so hot. Anyway, what I wanted to do is a quick update video. I don't necessarily think these videos are that interesting to people, but I mean, whatever. I want to make them a thing too. I want to update you on my antidepressant taper. The update is that it's over. That I'm actually completely off antidepressants, which is, kind of can't believe it actually is true. I don't feel confident yet being off of them, that everything's totally okay. I don't feel 100% sure that I'm going to be able to stay off them, but I hope I can. I have not taken an antidepressant for a week, so I think the last time I checked in, I was starting my third round of my taper. There was going to be a fourth, but then I ended up, after I got through the third round, which did kick my ass a bit. I had a couple weeks of withdrawal symptoms. When I started to even out, and it was time to drop down from 25 to 0, because I've been coming off of I've been coming off of nortriptyline or Pamelar from 100 milligrams down to 0. I forgot a dose, and I decided that I would just go ahead and just go to 0 and make that happen. So I haven't been on antidepressants for a week. So far, it's going okay. I am getting some brain zaps. If you're not familiar, it's just basically where, and movement triggers it for me when I'm walking or movement. Anytime it seems like my body is shifting weight from one direction directly to the other, I get a shock feeling in my brain. Now it's not completely painful. It's a little alarming. Anyone who's ever come off of the stronger antidepressants like Effexor, or what's another big one? Yeah, I can't think right now. But anyway, it's a thing. So I'm getting some brain shocks, a little bit of rebound anxiety. My chest is pretty tight, right up in here. And I'm working breathing techniques, staying calm, trying to stay active. A lot of self-care to get through that. But the point is, I'm off antidepressants after being on them for, on and off for a couple of years. Not on and off, just on and off in the sense that I couldn't find one that worked for me. The reason I felt confident enough to come off of antidepressants is because after trying a ton of them, I had a blood draw, and I discovered about a year and a couple months after my mental breakdown, severe depression, anxiety, depersonalization, that I had very, very low testosterone. And so I ended up treating my testosterone deficiency, and it in turn had the antidepressant effect on me, and it has given me my life back in many respects, slowly but surely. So I'm off, and I hope I'm not doing a video in 2 weeks telling you I'm back on. It's very hard. If anyone's ever, if you guys are watching this and you're fighting your own mood disorders, you know that it's really hard to feel confident about anything. Really hard. You're timid, you're scared, you're cautious because you know how fragile the mind is. And if you've been to the dark places I've been to, you don't take anything for granted and you don't assume anything. So I'm not assuming anything. I'm just praying to God that I am mentally stable enough to be off of antidepressants, and God willing, I can stay off them. Just because deep down, that's important to me. It's important for me to feel like I don't need them. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing to need them. It's not like you would judge a diabetic for needing insulin. So I don't look at it that way. But if I can, it would mean a lot to me to not be able, and not have to take them. Maybe psychological, or part of it just maybe I'd feel better without them, since my biggest issue was the low testosterone, it seems. But anyway, that's all I wanted to let you guys know. Thank you for your support. Thanks so much. I put myself out here, and I definitely get vulnerable, and I try to give you as much as I can without literally just stripping my soul away. I'm just kidding. But I've got a lot of great insight, feedback, support from you guys. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I've been tapering for about 4 or 5 months. I'm finally off, and God willing, I'm going to get to stay off. So if you're coming off antidepressants, be patient. Go slow. I went really slow. I went like from 100 milligrams down to 0. It took me like 5 months. And I did that off the word of a lot of people that know better than me, who've had experiences, including professionals who can just give me their intellectual feedback, to people that have been through it. So don't be rushed. If you need to go slow, go slow. It's going to take the mind some time to acclimate. Like I said, I'm having some rebound symptoms, but I'm trying to be brave about it. I'm trying not to get scared. And I wish you the same type of bravery, for lack of better. No, it's a great word. So that's what's going on with me. I hope everyone's doing okay. We'll do another video soon. And be well. I am off of Pamelar or nortriptyline. And I never thought I would ever make it to that point where I thought I could stop. So I'm blessed. I'm clearly a little bit cursed. But hey, God knows there's a lot of you out there with me, so I'm not in it alone. Alright guys, take care. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing to need them. It's not like you would judge a diabetic for needing insulin, so I don't look at it that way. But if I can, it would mean a lot to me to not be able, to not have to take them.